This is the story of Ashley, a 16-year-old from Nebraska, who was the mother of a 2-year-old living in a household with a single mom and her boyfriend, who was 27 years old. The boyfriend convinced the mother that a move to Rock Hill, South Carolina, 1,300 miles away from home, would be beneficial to them as a family because he could provide financial security for them with a new job, and that he had his family there that would also be supportive and able to help take care of the child during the day while Ashley attended school, and that after high school that he would also finance her college education. Under those circumstances, the parent, the mother, agreed to the move. We met Ashley because of a truancy referral that had been initiated because once they actually arrived in Rock Hill, the boyfriend would not allow Ashley to have any access to phone, transportation, or money. He had prohibited her from attending school because he was concerned about her forming associations and relationships and maybe communicating with someone about the situation at home. He was now being physically and mentally abusive to her. Anytime that he was away from the home, his parents would watch the house to make sure that she did not leave and that no one else came to visit. Once Ashley was in the program, however, though, she developed some great trusting relationships with staff members, and she began to confide in us about the things that were happening in the home. We allowed Ashley to use the phone at the school to contact her mother, so she started having conversations with her mother and talking with her mother about the problems that existed. The mother was unable and had no means for getting her back home, but certainly realized she had made a grave error. The abuse worsened to the point that the boyfriend, anytime that she had indicated that she wanted to leave the situation, threatened to kill her. And the last conversation I had with her prior to us helping her to get out of that situation was that he had choked her to the point that she had lost consciousness. We made arrangements for her to start bringing personal items with her as she and her child were transported to the school each day. And we stored those items at the school. Then we reached out to some contacts to secure airline tickets for her. I bought her some luggage. We made arrangements to pick her up. I picked her up early one morning. It was after the hours that her boyfriend's parents would be asleep, but prior to her boyfriend getting home, I picked her and her child and the remaining belongings up from the home, took them to the airport, and put them back on a plane to Nebraska to her mother. My last conversation with her was that she was had completed high school. She had begun college. I was very proud of the fact that Ashley did not reach out to the boyfriend. He made several visits to the school because he felt that I knew where she was, but she did keep her word and not reach out to him. And even though this was a terrible ordeal, the good thing about this whole situation is that Ashley was able to not only survive it, but learn some really powerful lessons along the way and have the opportunity for a fresh start.